Good afternoon. Welcome to Onslow County Government. We have come together today primarily to answer the questions that we are beginning to receive from the public about the coronavirus. We work year-round with our municipalities, with emergency services, public health, Onslow County Schools, Onslow Memorial Hospital, and other healthcare facilities, and other agencies in our community to make sure we're prepared for any challenges that come our way. Today, we are specifically going to hear from our public health director about any precautions the public should be aware of. I would first like to recognize our elected officials that are with us today. We have Chairman Jack Bright, Vice Chairman Paul Buchanan, Commissioner Royce Bennett, Commissioner William Shanahan, Commissioner Robin Knapp, Commissioner Tim Foster, Onslow County School Board Chairman Pam Thomas, School Board Member Bill Lanier, and Sheriff Hans Miller. We thank all of you for being here, and at this time, I will recognize Public Health Director Ms. Chrissy Richmond Hoover. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon. Onslow County Health Department and its partners continue to monitor the spread of respiratory illness caused by coronavirus. There are no confirmed cases in Onslow County and none in North Carolina at this time. Onslow County Health Department is working to protect the public's health by focusing on surveillance and monitoring. We are working to manage public concern by sharing information with partners and providing timely messaging to the public. So to that end, we will start with what we know about coronavirus. Symptoms of coronavirus are much like the symptoms of the flu, and it causes mild to moderate respiratory illness. Symptoms can include cough, fever, and shortness of breath. Symptoms may appear as soon as 2 days following exposure to an infected person or as long as 14 days after that exposure. The spread is typically person to person through droplets that are expelled into the air when an infected person coughs or sneezes. These droplets can land on the nose and mouth of persons that are nearby and can be inhaled into the lungs. There are prevention strategies that you can follow to decrease risk. The best way to prevent illness is to avoid contact with the virus. The prevention strategies that we'll talk about for coronavirus are much like the prevention strategies that we would use for other respiratory viruses, such as seasonal flu. We continue to be in flu season, and there were 15 deaths in the state. So the strategies that we're asking you to put in place for coronavirus will be a dual win in also preventing illness and death due to flu. Wash your hands. Wash them often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. If soap and water is not available, use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. When your hands are visibly soiled, you should definitely wash with soap and water. And always, before you eat, after using the restroom, and any time you are coughing, sneezing, or using a tissue. Stay home when you are sick. Avoid contact with those who are ill. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth, as this is how those viruses can get into your body. Cover your cough or sneeze with a tissue, and then throw that tissue away into the trash. Clean and disinfect frequently any surfaces that you touch often. We're coordinating with internal and external stakeholders for continued operations and planning for the next phases of this response. In keeping with guidance from the state and CDC, we're reviewing our pandemic plans, and as part of this review, we are assessing our inventories of protective equipment as well as reviewing staff roles and responsibilities as we continue to go through these phases of coronavirus. Onslow County and its partners have a long history of preparing and responding to events together. This history of training and responding together prepares us well to respond to this virus together also. Although we realize this is a time when you might feel anxious because information is rapidly evolving, we encourage you to stay informed, practice good respiratory hygiene, and take care of one another. Onslow County Health Department has created a section on the home page of our website. The website is displayed here on the screens and on your monitor to link you to resources about information that can be trusted in relation to coronavirus. You can also follow our social media, Facebook and Twitter, for more information. This concludes our formal statement, but our partners will be available to take questions that you may have after we conclude this. Thank you.